Hello, culés, and welcome back to FC Barcelona Central. I am your host, Orrutio, also known as Dro and Pedro. I have an interesting episode for you today, diving into some of the most pressing and intriguing stories surrounding the club. We're talking about a dream duo that could settle a generational debate. We're talking also about a tense behind the scenes drama about our home stadium and the heartwarming look and work ethic and leadership that's defining this team. So let's waste no time. The world of football has a new dream match in its hands, and it's the historic showdown between Spain and Argentina for the UEFA CONMEBOL Championship Club, better known as La Finalissima. This is not just a friendly, it's a final with a title on the line, and it holds an incredible symbolic weight. This match would put a generational amazing greatest players of all time, Lionel Messi, against a player that many are already calling his generational heir, Lamine Yamal. The possibility of this legendary clash is all in Spain's hand, because the duel can only happen if Spain wins its World Cup qualifying group in the next coming matches in October, and that will free up the international window in March. If they're forced into a playoff bound situation in the club qualifying in the World Cup qualifying, this will put the importance on Spain's upcoming games against Georgia and Bulgaria, which I think they're going to smash. They played the last two games a few days ago and they smashed them. The venue for this historic event is also up in the air, but some options are epic. Which is the number one option is Wembley Stadium. This is the site where Argentina's last victory in this very same competition. Miami is a favorite of the Argentina Football Association, also Saudi Arabia, which is determined to become the global football hub, and even Qatar with the same stadium where Messi lifted his World Cup. This is a match for the ages, and it's very exciting. It's exciting a lot of people, but it's all dependent on a few crucial results. The Now let's turn into a major topic of conversation in Barcelona right now: the stadium, this Camp Nou, the Spotify Camp Nou. The club has officially announced. Once again, they announce every official stuff every 5 days. The club has officially announced that the upcoming La Liga match against Valencia will be played at the Stade Johan Cruyff, and that decision is now final. Remember that the Johan Cruyff has a capacity for 6,000 people, more or less. La Liga visited that facility for the second time to ensure everything was perfect. They checked every detail from the new VAR camera system, fiber optics connection, to make sure that there's no issue like the ones that happened in the match in Vallecas. But the real behind the scenes story is that this won't be the last match played in the Johan Cruyff this season. So far, sources close to the club have confirmed that they are now assuming the next home matches against Getafe will be played at the smaller venue. This is a result of internal doubts about the Camp Nou's readiness. Oh boy. The new crucial deadline for the Camp Nou grand opening is set for match September 28th against Real Sociedad. This game is being seen as a vital dress rehearsal, a moment for UEFA to validate the stadiums before the Champions League home opener. This has made receive some pressure by Paris Saint-Germain, who is already lobbying UEFA to ensure that the Champions League match is played in a larger venue, larger than the Johan Cruyff. The club is racing against time and is working day and night to ensure that every detail is perfect for that crucial day. I do have friends in Barcelona, and they tell me that this, from the beginning of the season, even the preseason, they told me that this stadium is not looking ready, or is nowhere near ready. Now, let's end on a more positive note. This week, the coaching staff gave the players a day off to rest. But for some, a day off is just an opportunity for more work, and there were several players, including Chechny and Christensen, that showed up for unscheduled work. With even more impressive was the injured duo Frankie de Jong and Alejandro Balde also came in to continue for their recovery, a clear sign of the dedication to getting back on the field. But the most telling part of all was the unexpected appearance of Hansi Flick. The coach, who has always preached the importance of rest, came to the training ground himself. He spent nearly 10 minutes greeting fans at the gates, taking photos, signing autographs, and was met with a massive ovation. This was not a PR stunt, it was just a simple, nice gesture that showed how he is committed to this project. Flick is not just a tactical genius, he is a leader who understands the importance of his connection with the fans and the players. He's definitely always working around the clock. It is clear that there is a lot of happening here at the club, and we have the potential for historic duo with Spain trying to hopefully facing Argentina, a massive logistic challenge with the Spotify camp, a nose return, and the team that is dedicated to putting in work. These are the signs of a club that is ambitious and is ready for the challenge. But let's look ahead a little bit. So Barcelona has the next 3 matches. Is the one against Valencia this Sunday and at the Johan Cruyff Stadium. Then we have to go to Newcastle in the middle of the week to face Newcastle, which, by the way, Newcastle, they have not been doing very well. They have not won one match yet this season. They have played one match at home and they lost against Liverpool. And this is going to be the UEFA Champions League home opener against Barcelona. But for Barcelona, after the UEFA Champions League match against Newcastle, we have Getafe at home. That's another home game that's going to be played at the Johan Cruyff. And we go to Oviedo to play Real Oviedo, a newly ascended team from the second division. And we go back to Barcelona to play Real Sociedad. Hopefully that's the day that they have a target to open the Spotify Camp Nou on September 28th, because on October 1st we play Paris Saint-Germain. Guys, let me know what are your thoughts in the comments below. Which of these stories do you think is the most interesting? Let me know your comment, here. What do you think about this channel? What else should I talk about? What else should I touch upon? And oh, lastly, I do want to check what Real Madrid is looking at. So the next game is at Real Sociedad. That's always going to be interesting. Real Sociedad is a top club in Spain, even though they have not won a match yet, but they have very good pedigree. And then after that, during the midweek, 3 days later, they actually go back to Santiago Bernabeu to play Marseille on their UEFA Champions League opener. So guys, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Until next time, and remember, Visca Barça.